sucks. Now I am. Bosh. Cheeky plug in there, because why not? It's great for live. Perfect. And stream sounds cool, so I'm fine with it. Nice. Nice. I can go back to some of these headphones now. Those are my normal ones. Right. Let's get this stream underway. Let's get this race underway, in fact, because we have a Brazilian GP to get ourselves into. Yo, what's up, Logan Edwards? Welcome to the stream. What's up, DA1790? Heinzino. Thomas's football and F1 world. That's like my world, actually. And again to Logan. Thomas, football and F1. How's your day been? My day has been great. Thank you very much. Very, very busy. But we're good. So I'm happy with it. So yeah, pretty good. Pleased with it. Heinzino, Tom, are you ever going to mod your My Team car like Arava? No, I'm not. My gaming, so my F1 PC modding stuff is all solely focused on the F1 journey, and I want to take advantage of, I know they're pretty shocking, and I mean the item shop's closed anyway, but I want to take advantage of, okay, no. I want to take advantage of what the actual game is giving us, rather than making my own stuff. Plus, I don't really know how many seasons I want to do of My Team. I don't know whether I want to just stick with finishing with 2 seasons like I am now, or if I want to do a 3rd season, so to me, F1 Journey is just where I do all my modding, and I leave it at that. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, what's up, Flory? Welcome to the stream. Everything seems fine on stream wise, which is nice. I have changed a few settings, so a bit nervous about it, but clearly it's not doing that much. Minecraft David in the Gaming Cube. Hey Foxy, I'm taking a test in algebra right now, but you and F1 is more important. Mad. Yep. How do people get away with watching streams in school? I don't recommend it, but how do people get away with that? Like, if you were caught with your phone in school, mate, it would just absolutely be devastating. Be scary, actually. So, yeah. What are your Premier League predictions? Be honest. It's almost like you think I'm going to be biased. Why would you suspect that I'd be biased, huh? I think the league will be... I don't even know. Flipping heck. What do I think the league is going to be? I can't predict that. I'll say... Liverpool... I'll say Liverpool, Man City... Chelsea, Arsenal, United, Everton, Spurs. I don't know. It's my best guess that I'm ever going to get at that. Right. Anyway, we're here for practice, so this is where I get to chill a lot. And, yeah, just go through everything. So, I've just skipped time by accident. Let's have a look at my setup. Yeah, I don't really care about fuel. 3.8 wings we're going to do for this race. We're going to do 50-50 on the diff. Now these are suspension I'm probably going to end up changing, but for now they should be okay. Brakes is one thing, and then tyres, which we'll find out when we go out there. So we're going to go do track acclimatization and get a feel for what the track is like. So, yeah. I'll try this one for now. Probably not best to slam the throttle down. It's not the greatest idea in the world, so let's leave that alone. Car feels nice, that attraction. Initially. So we'll have a little look on this lap now, get a nice feel for me car. Hard tyres, I mean, is not the funnest thing in the world. It's actually the most annoying thing in the world, so Let's have a little look as we go around. Car feels very planted, actually. Very planted right now. Ewan, don't even give me that question because it's the stupidest question ever, and I'm just gone very wide doing that. That's going to make me probably end up not completing this properly. I broke too late. Those that think that Haaland is better than Mbappe, quite frankly, are delusional, drunk, and haven't watched football for a very long time. Okay, the car feels alright, it's just these tyres feel terrible, and what I hate most about track acclimatization, more than anything, is that the lines that they take, or they want you to take, I hate them. I hate taking the lines that they want. I don't want to take these lines that they're using. I like to drift out wide a little bit more in Apex, and people have got completely different lines. So we'll go again, because we're not even going to get a good score at this. But I don't like the lines that you're forced to take. Will I actually get a... Oh, thanks, Jeff, for telling me that. A bit shaky on the rear. Don't like the hard tyres, but then it's only practice. Track's not really grippy, so... Yeah. Russell and P2. Not the best exit, but at least it was better than last time. Don't like the hard tyres, though. Hopefully I can try, if I can, potentially avoid them in the race. Well, in the race the cars just get grippier, so... It's even going to be a slower lap look than my actual first lap on the hards, which is something. Actually, it's not, because I have to shoot more ERS to get to high top speed early. So, yeah, okay, I'll do that back. Alright, I want to get off these hard tyres because I don't like them. Are you using a wheel or controller? I'm surprised a lot of people still ask that question, actually. I use a controller. I've never used a steering wheel. Never touched a steering wheel in an F1 game. I never use one. Here it is. Here's my little friend. Never use wheel. I can't be bothered with a wheel. My biggest problem is I don't want to fork out a god tier amount of money just for an appliance that's going to benefit me for one, or you know, for just racing games. A controller, I could play racers, I could play shooters, I can play any single game that I want. It's like buying a rifle, which would work for just for shooting games. So if I was there running around, I'd have like a little button by here where I could move back and forth, and then a trigger that allowed me to shoot like, you know, it would help me for all the shooting games, so it's not going to help me on a racing game or etc. I've no interest in one. What is the... It's the race strategy that I want to do. Oh, you're in an online school. Now that probably makes sense as to why you're probably not getting your phone nicked away. How do they judge if you're not cheating in a test? That doesn't get that. I'm not complaining. I'd happily do that. I just cheat everything. There's a lot of understeer. There's always so much understeer in the car during FP1, and then I build up, and then the grip just comes in quali in the race, and that's where I'm fine with. So I'm not too phased about having understeer at the moment, because I know that it's not going to be in the race. So we should be fine, to be honest. It's also about delving yourself into the circuit a bit. That's what you got to do as well. So that's why practice is there. So you'll see a lot of understeer and stuff going through, but it's pretty fine. I get away with braking at 5th gear through there. Turning in early for some corners. That's just late on the brakes. representative to Ocon though, mine this lap. In terms of how fast we are. I mean, lap time in terms of tyre management is fine. We're about 1.5 seconds quicker than that. Okay, we found more time in the final sector. Oh, I broke them way too late. That's a horrible line. Broke way too late into 1. Optimizes you through 2 and 3. If I can try and get a purple middle sector, that'd be kind of nice, because I want to try and get that right. Oh, they recommend I break to 3rd for this gear. I thought it said 5th. Oops. I'm not doing that. No thanks. Rather wasn't. Oh, my lord, you are right, 100%. Okay. How did I go off there then? Now, just putting that out there, I do use, what's it called? Well, I'm trying to think of the word. I do use flashbacks for practice, because it's practice, so it gives you a chance to really see. So what happened here then? So I took that through there. Very simple, I've just carried too much speed. Too much speed into there. Let's try and reduce that. That's better. So on that time then, my initial one, when I actually spun out just then, I was doing 155 mid-corner, which is just too much. On that second run then, on my flashback, I went 144 through there. And it was fine. Car doesn't feel brilliant though, I'm not gonna lie. Might have to raise the car height a bit. I don't really want to use ridge, it doesn't give me great balance. We're about 7 cents down on our PB, but I'm not really bothered about my PB, I'm purple final sector. Still breaking late into 1. And I'm gonna go wide again. Right, I need to find the nice suitor spot to break into 1 because I'm not finding it. So let's go again and see if I can find the nice spot that I'm looking for. By 50. Better, but still not happy. I might have to make some setup changes. This lap's not really going to be representative because I've got Aiken in the way. And you can see how slow he is. Probably is out my way. She is. You need to start using ERS a little bit as well on this next run now, just to get a nice feel of where we can deploy it and where we don't need to deploy it. It's a personal best. That's a bit corner code, but who cares? So we'll bolt some out of here. Bolt some out of 4. Be nice. My favourite team in La Liga? I don't have one. I don't really have a great following of La Liga, to be honest. I'm a flat-out neutral La Liga person. I'll watch some games, mostly the Clásicos, obviously. And maybe the Barca, Atletico, Real Atletico. But apart from that, I don't really have a favourite La Liga squad. Some things feel alright, but some things feel a bit weird. I use the wheel for F1 and Forza and the controller for FIFA. That's fine, like, people can rock with that. I just don't, personally I just don't think it's worth it, but then, you know, people have their own options, right? So we're about 2 tenths clear of Esteban, so we're about 2 tenths up in the first sector on everyone, 2 tenths down then in the middle sector on everyone, and then 2 tenths up in the final. I think if I'm going to gain that time back, over on here, I'm going to raise that to 2-4 and go on a quali run and see how I feel. It could be wrong though. I thought you'd be cheating on your test. There's no way that people can take an algebra test or any type of test properly at home. Can't monitor anything unless you put a security camera inside their bloody room. Good luck. Alright, let's see how the car feels on a low fuel run with a slight change to setup. Felt nice through 1 and 2. Braking felt better. Bit deep into there. Brazil is such an annoying circuit for me, man. Braking points are so hard. I just find them hard anyway. Like there, like I'm literally just, I don't know. Something doesn't feel right on this track for me. I don't click with it. There's more time to find, but I don't know. Braking too late into corners and it's just very hard to find my braking points properly. Let's see if the car will do another lap. What's the percentage on? Can't see. 8%, okay, yeah, maybe not. Alright. Horrible understeer. Not understeer, sorry, oversteer. I don't know what Yaris then. Okay, there is more time to find. That's fine, at least I know that. Can't. That's what I mean. People will probably just end up getting like 2 or 3 wrong on purpose and then just not bothering with any of the other ones. Yeah, so we're... Still, even on soft... I don't know how much quicker I was in the middle sector on my other lap to really judge. Right, okay. Something to look at. I'm fine with that. We'll retire. If you start a professional F1 career, what team would you drive for first? I mean, if you've got any form of F1 team trying to get you up, you'd go for them. But honestly, if I had to pick and try and get myself into a specific program, I'd actually, it's pretty controversial, but I'd actually try and get myself in the Red Bull driver program. Because you just know you're going to get an opportunity at some point. They just come thick and fast with Red Bull. Especially nowadays, but obviously back when, you know, it was Vettel and Webber, I think that's been the longest partnership that any for Red Bull. Was it 2009 to 2013? And then you had Vettel Ricciardo, then you had Ricciardo Kvyat, then you had Ricciardo Verstappen for a bit of 16, all of 17 and 18. Then Verstappen Gasly, Verstappen Albon. So realistically, the Red Bull Driver program is the best and would suit my style, because with the Red Bull Driver program, you're never safe. You're never safe for any Formula 1 in general, but at least you'll get a whole season. If you put in a string of bad performances, they'll just chuck you down team anyway. They'll be like, bye. So I'd go with them because you've got more chance of getting a slot in Formula 1. But Also, obviously, like I said, because it's a junior, they've got a junior team of Toro Rosso as well, then, you know, it's quite easy, so, yeah. Two and a half, 2,200 resource points. That's nice, because we have got some parts to save on the car. Odds of Stroll going to Merc. I don't believe Stroll has got any form of ties within the Mercedes program, bar him just being with Williams and being with Racing Point. I know I'm going to make the thing again, but Stroll got into F1 early, predominantly because of money, because at that point, that's when Williams was seriously struggling for money. You know, 16, when did he come in? 17 to 17. A good cheeky little cash investment is absolutely fine. And then he obviously moved to Racing Point because, again, his dad was going to Racing Point, so it was a case of moving the family over to Racing Point. So I don't think that he's going to get, what's it called? The Ting. He's got ties to Ferrari. I didn't even know that. Put him in a Ferrari then. Team's useless anyway. He can just break all the laws of physics and just get his own money in. I've really enjoyed this new stream format, but could you add a little bit of transparency effect on your webcam feed? It's now it's annoyingly covers up your setup screen during racing. Yeah, I can't find anywhere else to put the camera. I can't add a transparency onto it. It's just in the way. When it comes to racing itself, I can't change where my thing goes, I'm afraid. The only thing that I can do is if you want to see what setups I'm actually running, I'll move my webcam during the thing now. That'd be probably the easiest thing to do. I'm going to actually just go and quickly get a look at my stream on my YouTube page, because I changed some settings and I don't know if it's made the stream look any better or if it's just made it look worse. I don't really know, so I'm going to go find out quickly. Let me get it on. Yeah, just get me on the max setting for now. Get me into an actual practice session and see what it looked like. It still looks a little bit... It's not super crisp, but it's actually looks slightly better. It's alright. It's not too bad. Right, let's move the camera up here. Let's move me up here. There, and now you can see what setup I'm running. And then I'll just change it back afterwards. So... that's the setup that I'm running with. So now you'll be able to see. In fact, you'll be able to see the setup anyway, even when my webcam down in the middle. That's the setup that I'm running with. 2.4 on there, which I think I'm going to stick with. So I'm always running a custom setup, but that's what I'm running with at the moment. Let's get myself out there and let's get a lap in now. Hopefully I don't crash because I crashed in thingy last time. So yeah. That'd be great if I could do that. Boom. Right. Let us embark on a new adventure to quality. Now the track should feel much more grippier now, so we shouldn't really have an issue with understeer. It's going to be pretty much just braking. My name on Xbox Live is my YouTube channel name. It's Foxy98. My YouTube channel literally got made because of my Xbox gamer tag. Well, it wasn't because of my Xbox gamer tag, but the name for my YouTube channel was because of my gamer tag. It worked, so. Same as my YouTube channel name. Alright, let's go. See how I feel. Maybe I'll feel better, maybe I'll feel worse. I clipped the grass. That's automatically going to put me bad into 1 because I went too wide and clipped the grass, so There's already a little bit of error in there.
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Oh my god, I've just crashed it again. I'm probably going to use a flashback just because I actually want to try and qualify. What happened there then? Yeah, I take that line all the damn time. Hey, there's a bit of curb mistransparency there. I take that line every single time, and on that occasion it does that. Okay, fine. I'll use one because I just want to qualify. I just want to have some fun. So, yeah. I mean, same aspect, but I didn't lose the car and I could feel it, so it's a bit weird. I actually don't know what to do about my car right now. I really don't like it. It feels terrible. I don't know if it's just Brazil. Like, Mexico I just clicked, because Mexico's a bloody great circuit for me. Shut up, game. What's it, 6-0? 4/10 off Sergio? Will I get away with that? I don't know, this car doesn't feel fun. If you can't add any transparency there, then there's not much you can do. Yeah, I can't. I can't add camera transparency. Where I've moved my camera is literally at a spot where you literally can't see anything. It's a complete blank screen. Where my camera is, obviously the delta in the top left, the top right, you're able to see. The bit in the middle, there's nothing there, so that's why the camera goes there. Because that's the only point where I'm not really doing anything there. I need to change something with this car setup, man. It sucks. What if I tried 3.7 instead? 50-50 on there. Stuff is weird. Brakes are at max though, so I don't know. Suspension geometry maybe? I can knock it down. I have turned park. I thought parc fermé was on anyway. Not sure why it isn't on, but I don't really care. I'm just going to change it anyway. Doesn't matter. Why did I turn parc fermé? Oh, I know I turned parc fermé off. I did it in a session beforehand. I never turned it back off. Doesn't matter. Where are we at the moment? P10, P11. What's the gap to me in knockout? It's over a second. If they improve by over a second, I'll go ballistic. Yeah, Kvyat didn't improve. We can go out again, but they're not going to improve by over a second, so we should be fine. Yeah, I told you. Only one driver got in front of me. Yeah. They did improve in fairness, because Albon was about 1.6 off me. But same pairing as per usual, knocked out. So I'm cool with that. That's fine by me. Lewis just quickest again as per usual. No fun. Lewis, you're boring. You're a very boring man. It's a bit weird. Okay, never mind. Oh, rain on the way. Like, right now. Right, in that case then, I need to get out there right now. If we're going to have some rain along the way. Let's go. I don't like that you're going to tell me that there's some rain coming. No, 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 no. We go in now. Get me out. Get me out, 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 get me out. I don't want to be caught in rain. It's not raining yet. Not many people are going out now. I wonder if it's this silly glitch where it just says it's going to rain and then it doesn't. Yo, what's up, Sam? I'm good, thanks. Thanks for asking. I'm doing well. Hope you're all doing well as me doing well. So hope you're well as me doing well for you and your well-being. It's a wellception. Build myself a gap to myself and Max. It's fine. Okay, I was trying to warm up my rear tires, not spin off the circuit. What it did do though is give me that separation that I was after. That's fine. We can work with that. Think. I just want one smooth quali session. I've just been absolutely dreadful at quali since Lewis Hamilton has become the quali nightmare. That's a corner. Oh, why? Doesn't matter. I've gone wide anyway. It's not going to gain me anything. I've gone wide and got oversteer on the exit. Make a difference. Much cleaner through there. I actually had to lift off then because the car was running away from me on the rear end. We have some issues to solve here. Fiat is a 6.5. I can do a 6.0. That I know for sure I can hit a 6.0. Verstappen does a 6.5 as well. I don't know where Max was in Q1, that's my problem. We've done a 5.6, that's about 4/10 quicker than what I did before. More time to find through here though. As you can see there, even when I'm backing off, there's still time being gained, so time to find. Welcome everyone that's just jumping along to this. Jesus Christ, how have we just gone to like 20, nearly 25, 30 viewers already? We're only on like 12. Sudden splur. I guess people are just finally actually realizing I've got a stream on. Maybe. Who knows? Bottas crucially didn't actually beat my lap, which is encouraging. Perez hasn't beaten it either. Maybe the 105.6 was better than I thought it was. I thought it was a bit just half-hearted. Okay lap. Ricardo on mediums. Okay. Alright. I see what you're trying to do. Don't rate it though. Right, in we go. Don't need to be out there anymore. That's going to get me through to Q3. Whoa, Sides! Where have you come from with that lap? What have you been up to, Sunshine? It's a bit mad. Take that lap. I'd like to see that lap, please, Science. I don't believe you have provided me with the greatness of what you do. Wheelie, wheelie, wheelie. Right, what did Science do on his lap then? Because that's a bit of a master stroke. I wonder what's going to be Williams' new name since they stepped down from the leadership of the team. It's staying the same. They're not changing their name. They've already stated, Doraline Capital, whoever they are, that they're keeping the Williams name. So they're still racing under Williams, so nothing's changed on that end. It's just the family are stepping down from running with it. Yeah, there's not even any rain coming. It's pretty dull. How did Sainz... So he's done a 16-1 first sector, same as me. He's done a 33-9 middle sector. And then he's done a 15... In fairness, actually, my middle sector's pretty... Whoa. Oh, he's on mediums. Okay. I was about to go ballistic then, because Hamilton just went P9. He's on mediums. Still, though, in comparison to, let's say, Perez... We've seemed to have got a very nice car in the middle sector, which is weird, because it's the sector I don't like the most. How does that work? I'm fine with it. I don't got a problem with that, but... Bit strange. What I'm going to do quickly, though, is... On my setup, I'm just going to save this one, because I've edited a setup and... Yeah, override it with my Brazil one. Cool. big rip as I can't play F1 as I damage my elbow. Ow. I mean, how can you not? That depends on how much you've actually damaged it by, though. I guess that's something. F1 2021 should have Burnt Mylander season mode, where you took the role of safety car driver and basically wait until you get to go out and be the best Burnt Mylander you ever could. I don't want to just sit there for ages. I want to be racing. If you want to do a safety car mode, then just wait till I decide to actually do an open lobby for once in my life, and I'll just make a safety car game mode. Very, very simple. Very, 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 very simple. My assists, right there. That's what I run. If you like them, take them. If you don't want them, don't have them. It's fine. No braking assist, anti-lock brakes on, traction control off, dynamic racing line, manual suggested gear, pit assist and pit release on. Mainly because I can't be bothered to do all of the pit slow down and the release and stuff like that. When I go into the pits, for me, I simply just get my controller, I put it down, I click my fingers, and I just give myself relaxation for 20-30 seconds. Before then, I've got to go back out and track again. And obviously, I don't need any assist on any of those ones. Probably the only major assist that I use is ABS, because this is the first F1 game that I'm running with braking assist off. I've always had it on low before, but oops, sugar. But this year's game I turned it off, so that's why. And then, like I said, pit assist because I just can't be bothered to do all the mechanics. There's no need for me to do it. It says that it's still light rain with damp conditions. It's not. I mean, it's gonna be sunny for the race, but it's not raining. Right, I think Lewis is going to go out again because he's on the mediums and he's not going to be happy. Or maybe not. Is anyone going out again? Or has it actually genuinely started raining now? No. Oh, no, it did start raining. Okay. Well, we got quickest in Q2, so that's good. Promising, man. Who's out then? Gasly's out. Rip, my friends. Big up, Pierre. My G. Lando Norris. Madison's out. Verstappen's out. Okay, so yes, that's 16-5. And I was like, oh, we did a 5-5. It still shows how close the grid is. Hang on a minute, right? You've got everyone in the field that's separated by less than a second. Stroll, 1.7 seconds. Did he go out when it was like starting to rain or something? Probably. Poor Stroll. Poor Stroll. Poor guy. Poor guy. Sainz is a worry, though. How he set that up, I don't know. But there you go. I mean, a Burnt Mylander mode is one of the most craziest things I've ever heard in my life. Would never do it, but...
Information time. We've lost oil pressure. Looks like a leak somewhere in the system. We're on standby for the time being until we can patch it up.
Well, looks like I've lost a little bit of lube. Looks like some of my lubrication is faulty. Anyway, with that now mean that I'm stuck in the garage for a while. What's the weather going to translate like? It's going to get dry anyway. Alright, so is there any point in me setting a lap on the inters then? I don't believe there is, to be honest. Dry. It's getting quicker all the time, look. Oh no, that's because I got 2 sets. I'll just let the time run. Don't tell me people set... I was about to say, people set their laps then on the dries. I would have gone mental. Wait, so what's the weather now then? The weather's dry and cloudy, but it's raining. This is classic British weather. It's like, today on the weather forecast, we're going to be having some bright sunny skies around here. It's going to be great. And then all of a sudden it's like, right, it's pissing down, lads. Sorry about that. I really appreciate your time. What am I going to do then? Do I just do one flyer and just see how I go? Might as well. No. Right, so these are 2 wet, so we're going to have to go inters. Least amount of fuel in the car as we possibly can. 3 minutes to go. Skip a bit. There we go. Right, awesome. I just have to go for one hurrah.
Okay, let's go.
And hope for the best. Hope it's enough, I guess. It really sucks that... I mean, I could have done... I definitely could have done... Ooh. They went to the closed path then. I definitely could have done 2 laps, but I didn't know if it was going to dry up or not, and it clearly hasn't, so I'm not able to do that, so... Oh well. Hey well, let's just deal with it now. I kind of want to let the field through, really. What buttons do you use for my gears? I use A to upshift and X to downshift. The problem is I'm just gonna let everyone through now. Off you go. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Out of the way. Lewis, you'll have to wait, buddy. Go, because my tyres are getting cold. Go, because my tyres are getting cold. Awesome. Right, now they're out of my way. Do you play Roblox? I played it once for a video and I'm never playing it ever again. The Roblox community is the worst community I've ever come across in my life. I don't want to be anywhere near them. Oh, wow. That really caught me out. I played it once. I played it once, like, a few years ago to play hide and seek on it. And then recently, before F1 2020 came out, I decided to go onto there and see if there was an F1 game mode. And there was. And literally, the entire comment section on that video was just crap, basically. Ooh, back end come out of me then. Don't do that. I'm probably going to start further down because we're qualifying in the Inters and I've not really got a setup for that. Try and get in the top 6 would be lovely. That 400's down on Leclerc, which is awkward. Try and see if I can make it up on straight. 13.9, I made it up on a straight. E5, that's fine. I don't like the intermediate conditions, doesn't suit me.
And with qualifying complete,
not at all.
let's review our
Oh,
top
bugger off,
three today.
Lewis. You got pole in every single bloody race that we've done. Yeah, I gained Leclerc. I was about 400 slower than him in the middle sector, so I gained all my time up on a straight. Yeah, I just didn't have the middle sector grip that time around. Worse than Battlefront? Dude, I've played Battlefront since the game launched in 2017. Roblox I never want to touch. The game is the worst game I've ever... Probably, actually, yeah, I'll go to say that. Roblox is by far the worst game I've ever played. 110%. I hate it. The Battlefront community is fine. There's nothing wrong with the Battlefront community. The only thing that's wrong with the Battlefront community is that A, they don't know how to play, which is a bit of a shame. And B, it's just, when's the next update coming out? Then they're always happy about an update coming out, and then they're unhappy about it. I've been concerning with my own self, to be honest. I haven't been bothered about it, to be honest.
What was your teammate's secret to success?
I'm part of the team, which is why we're successful. I own the team. That's why we're successful. I guess, what do I really want to go with here? I don't really know. Let's just go with... Let's go with the arrow. I guess.
You won't be starting at the front of the pack. Are you worried?
No, because nothing worries me. I am a man of mystery. You'll never find anything to worry me. Unless you say that, like, in the next 10 seconds you are definitely going to die and there's a prophecy for that, then all of a sudden, you know, I'll be kind of scared because I've got 10 seconds left before I die, so, yeah. Qualifying breakdown, lost to Bottas again, shock horror. I've lost to him like every other qualifying breakdown because my quality has just been awful. Not even Lumberjack. No, I don't like Roblox. It's the worst game I've ever played. I don't care about the game modes. It sucks. I hate it. I have no interest in it. I'm specifically doing a My Team stream. I'm not doing an online stream, so I ain't jumping on online today. we're focusing on my team. Basically, just trying to actually finish it. I think the next stream is probably going to be on Thursday to finish the series off. I think we will do it on Thursday. Because next, I mean, I'm going to put out a community post later in the week, probably on like Saturday or something like that. In fact, actually, no, I'll be going away on Saturday. There'll be a video out on Saturday anyway. I'm actually going away anyway, from this Saturday coming to the following Thursday or Friday or whenever I get back. I can't even remember. I won't be uploading throughout that entire time. I'm taking a whole week off because I can. Pretty much just to evaluate where I want to go next with the channel, pretty much. But that's not the reason why I'm obviously going away. So, hang on a minute. How did Renault and... I need to show you guys this because I never showed it in the last one. How on earth did Renault go back up to P3, McLaren to P4? Red Bull, I swear, were like... Right. Let me look at this taking a minute. Where are Red Bull? Why have they... I swear Red Bull were further... No, McLaren have made a boost. Wow, okay. That's nice to see. Yo, what's up, Gask? I'm going to call you Gask. It sounds like a villain name. It's like all of a sudden there's like an alien intervention. And then it's just... What's the name of the alien? It's a Gask. It sounds quite funny. I'm going to officially call you the new monster. You could be a Doctor Who monster or something like that. I don't know. Gask. Where did Renault come from then? Oh no, Renault was still third anyway. McLaren... Okay, they were half-heartedly about... Oh, no, what about that? Oh no, Red Bull were still in the middle. Okay, then Race Point. Everyone's pretty much plateaued, bar McLaren, who've bought an upgrade that have jumped them in front of Racing Point, Aston Martin, Red Bull Racing, and also Ferrari. Mad. Okay. I've also got a lot of things that I need to save. I'm probably just going to do that after the race. There's no point in doing it now, but I've still got so many parts to save. I've still got a piece on the engine to save as well, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to save, so no idea how I'm going to be able to do that. We'll find out, I guess. We'll have to wait and see. I have no idea how I'm going to be able to get through that. Anyway, I think we're good to race, so we're going to go. You're commentating really funny how you answer the questions. Haha. I'll take that as a compliment that I'm very, very funny and entertaining and quite frankly one of the greatest comedians of all time. So yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put that around that area. Do you think Mugello will be an exciting race? Honestly, no. That track is hella hard to make an overtake on. That track is literally going to be... It's Hungary... It's basically Monaco without the barriers, bar the fact that it's not Hungary, it's got a bit more pace to it. It's very hard to overtake at Mugello. That's why it's a MotoGP. It's a MotoGP circuit for a reason. It's going to be very hard to overtake. So, yeah. I'm not expecting it to bring any form of... The only excitement that Mugello is going to bring is the fact that the Formula 1 calendar has got a new race that people get to watch. And that's the only reason. Like, Vietnam could potentially be a good race. Zandvoort, again, it's the home for Verstappen, so it's going to have that hype in there, but it's a very hard track to overtake on. You've pretty much got one place where you can overtake around Zandvoort. For real-life F1, that is. So, no, it's not going to be fun. It'll just be, if you qualify at the front, good, and then you'll make an advantage via the pit stops. That's the only way that you're going to get anywhere. You'll pick up my umbrella. It's like a rainbow. Wait, is this the last season you're doing, or are you doing more seasons on this game since I'm joining the series? I'm still thinking about it. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Being straight, clear cut honest. I have no idea. There's just, the biggest problem is there's just other videos that I'm enjoying more than my team, and the thing that I'm worried about most with my team is me then going into a third season, feeling like I'm forced to complete it, and then potentially just abandoning it. I've kind of got fed up of me abandoning series because I've abandoned a lot of series. I was wondering why I wasn't going through then. I've been a bit sick and tired of the amount of series that I've started and have never finished. So if I get to Abu Dhabi and it's finished, when I go away on holiday, when I come back, I can be like, you know what? We'll do another series, or you know what? That's it, job done. I'm done with my team. I did what I set out to do, and then we leave it at that. I don't know yet, so leave that kind of out of the way. Right, so we could do 13 laps on the soft compound tyres. So that leaves us then with 23 laps then on mediums, or 23 laps on hards. Well, this two-stop strategy instantly is getting bummed off because I ain't doing it. So let's just change that to mediums. Okay, fine, it won't let me do it. Right, so if I did this, right, so if I cut that to 30, and then just cut this over to, let's just say, 14, and then bun this all the way up to 34, the tyre life would be on around, it says it's going to be estimated around 50%. Let's see how I go on this stint, actually. I think I might be able to just strap on mediums, and I actually might be fine. I think that'd be cool for me. When did I start watching F1? Since I was like a since I was a couple of months old. When I was a couple of months old, as soon as I heard those roaring loud cars, I was blocking the screen from my dad. So yeah, I mean, what am I now, 22? So I might as well just say 22 years, my whole life. Always watched it. Never stopped watching it, always. Alright, let's race anyway, let's have some fun. Medium tyre runners as well, I gotta remember. Lovely start. Careful into one. Or not careful into one, because I've just been hit by a Merc. Bloody Perez, my own former teammate, has just whacked me. Good job. Under defend. I don't know if that was my fault. How far back can I go to check? Can't check it. Never mind. Close got some straight line speed. Right, let's settle in. Definitely got a pace advantage over Ocon. So we need to get this place back ASAP. It's not a good exit. I should be okay though. Literally bunk all the battery to get him past. I need to regain the 2 places that I lost on the Renaults, especially Ricciardo because he's on medium tyres. Get me some more slipstream. Clean as you like. Beautiful. Dump some battery just to stop the threat from Ocon. Fuel's going to be kind of critical as well. Perez is actually pitted, so he broke his front wing when he smashed into me. It's your own fault, buddy. Nothing to do with me. Bottas leads, Hamilton second, but they're both on mediums, so we need to pass these guys ASAP. I presume they'll do medium hards. That's my thought process. Understeer. I wonder if I've taken any damage from that contact with Perez. I highly doubt I would have, but let's double check. No, I didn't. I'm fine. Bunching more ERS here. Ricciardo is also using everything. Oh, do you know what? Sod it. I knew he'd turn it on me. They always do, the AIs. I'm fine with that though. I don't really care. It's your own fault. Oh, he gets DRS, does he? Right, time to use some battery. Oh, he's coming back quite quickly. Cool with that. Signed, sealed, and sent. Okay. Need to watch Bottas's pace. He's my main rival, really, because he's on the softs with me. I've got to clear Lewis, though, unfortunately, which is a bit of a bummer. I don't want to leave Lewis alone, but I'm already a second clear of Ricciardo now. Middle sector is where I'm just rapid, it seems, and I didn't like the middle sector in the practice program. It just didn't feel nice. Time to get on the back of Lewis. About where I'm going to get him as well. Shut up. Alright, gap to Bottas 2.7 now. Got to think about tyres as well in this race. The thing I hate most. Looking at tyres. Tyres this, tyres that. I'm going to pass Hamilton on this straight. I need to, really, actually, to be honest. It's not a case of just sitting back and chilling. I need to pass Hamilton and I've got to get on the back of Valtteri. So, let's go get him. Sorry, Lewis. I'm about to whack everything up to 11 on you. My apologies. You can take it in the notebook, if you wish. Okay, he's using overtake as well. Not anticipate that. That's too deep. Ugh. That's a shaky overtake. Got it done. And I got DRS for good measure. I can just pull away now. Right. Now. Time to run my race. Let's get on the back of Valtteri ASAP. If I've got the pace to get onto the back of him, I have no idea yet. Race has been severely compromised by Perez at the start, though. If I didn't have Perez whack me in the side, I could have potentially been on the back of Bottas. I could have already passed Hamilton by now. I could have been just already in P2 and running a different type of Grand Prix, but unfortunately I'm not, which is annoying. Hamilton's going to have DRS on me, but that's fine. He can have it. Kind of more focused about where we can get in this race. Surprisingly, against Bottas, I'm quicker on the straights, whereas in quali I was quicker in the middle sector. Very weird. Brake too early. Ah, showing on camera.
Bottas ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 2.8 seconds. They're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was at 1 minute 9.0.
A bit of an older message. I didn't really want him to send that now. Now I want to ask him.
Bottas is ahead of you. Our gap to the car in front is 2.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:08.9. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
10th a lap only. You know what? That's absolutely fine. As long as we're closing that gap, then we're in business. Keep pushing. I'm going to keep draining this battery because I've got plenty of it, so why wouldn't I? Boom.
We're leading our teammate by 2.1 seconds.
Definitely got the pace over Valtteri. It's quite clear, gap to 2.3. I keep changing cameras.
Bottas ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 2.
It's wide.
2 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 8.8. You're gaining by 3/10 a lap. Good work.
yeah, I made a mistake on this lap, so all that time that I did initially gain, I kind of lost it again. And those group on the medium compound tyres are now bunching up. Fuel looking like feels pretty normalized. It's kind of not really going anywhere. Bottas still coming down though. We're still on to him. Doing good. The weird thing is that my battery drains to like near 50% when I'm done with it all, but it recharges to like near 100 every time. It's like it's about to drop to 50 odd %, but I can just charge it all the way through the middle of the lap. Gas 1.7 now, I'm catching Bottas. Not by much, but I've got the pace over him, that's the crucial thing. And those lot behind are just scrapping away, so I've kind of easily got my race in the bag, really. Wide again through 4. 36% on tyres. Right. What can I do here against Valtteri? I don't really want to undercut him. I just don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go to hards, Jeff, to be honest. I'm kind of holding that to see if I can hit mediums. 42 on the other one. My bad. I don't really have any intentions of changing. If I do a third season, I'm not changing my driver. I'm keeping Hamilton. That's if I do a third season, obviously, but I won't be changing my driver. That's wide. I mean, I can't use overtake to pass because I'm 1.7 seconds behind Jeffrey. What I can do, though, is use the battery pack to close the gap till I can pass, and then I'll do so. Gap down to 1.7, though, so we're still making progress on him. We're not giving up yet. Boom. Cross the line. How much is the gap coming down if I... Wrong button.
Bottas is ahead of the gap to car in front is 1.6 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres
Yeah.
are 11 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was at 1:08.8. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap.
0.2 a lap, that's very early into braking there. About 0.2 a lap, okay. I guess it all depends on where Bottas comes out in terms of traffic. He's been quick on this lap though, for sure. I'm just quicker in sectors 1 and 3 by the looks of it. I don't really have the pace in the other sectors to do anything. I've realised as well that I'm using an older engine when I could have used a fresh one.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap. Gap to teammate behind is 4.7 seconds.
Wide again. No, I haven't solved the comment section problem. I'll have an F1 Journey video out on Saturday, as I always do. F1 Journey is Saturdays. I'll be re-enabling the comments on that video and seeing what it looks like. And if it's still terrible, I'll re-disable them again. I contacted YouTube and I was telling them about all these stupid bot accounts, which, by the way, I don't know who said it, I'm not really sure, but I'm not shouting out that channel on their channels, I'm not giving them attention. They are literally spam accounts, that's the point in them. I'm literally posting them, as those channels, to basically inform others that these are spam accounts, and that if you try and make contact with them in any sort of way, you're going to be in trouble, whether that's just they can take anything, basically. You know, it's a spam account for a reason. I'm happy with the car at the moment. I'm going to stretch to mediums and go lap 16, lap 17. And do a one-stop soft medium. I don't want to go hards. I don't think it's worth it. Hopefully he gets stuck behind that McLaren for a little bit. So... That's wide. Ooh. Yeah, I'm fine with the engine power. It's all good. So... Yeah, I'm basically just going back through very slowly what the bot accounts are constantly saying. There are going to be a lot of words that I'm going to have to start blocking. The annoying thing is I can't block emojis. I wish I could just stop people from commenting emojis, because every single comment they give, those arseholes, I'm just going to call it, give, it's just with a bunch of love heart emojis. If I could block emojis, which I don't think you can, I haven't been able to find anyway, then I would just ban emojis from being a thing on my channel, because that's the big reason why. Annoyingly, Bottas didn't come out in traffic, so Bottas will probably come out in front of me. However, I'm very happy with the pace at the moment, and I'm going to change those to mediums. I've just got to be careful when Lewis wants to come in, because I don't want to start affecting his strategy, because I'm going much, much longer on my tyres. But we're still able to put in good laps, so I'm fine, car's fine, tyres are fine, so... There we go, he's 17.1 behind. Let's monitor that. See how he fades into my bubble. Broken too early into that corner. .7, gaining a little bit here and there. Okay. Oh, Lewis pits now. Okay, it's fine. Box now. What are you going to go on to? Hards? Hard tire? Yeah, medium hards. Alright, well you did 16 laps. I'd have to do 20 in a bit. Gap's up to 17.1 again. Stroll's doing the same thing as me. There's no point in me pitting if that gap's going to stay at 17.1. There's no point. Hovering, goes to 16.6 to that point where he is now, and then it increases as the next phase of the lap is where I'm fastest. What's the tyres on? 63? I can just keep going. I've got no issue. I'm just going to watch that gap rise as we go up. 17 seconds. Just keeps going up in the straights. Car feels fine. Gazzy's on hards. I think he's starting on hards though. And it rises to 17.4 as per usual. One more lap. I'm actually getting quicker. Just noticed. That's probably gonna be a track warning. No, not mine. Yeah, I'm actually I'm getting quicker. This is quite funny actually. Gap's extending. One of my tyres have not died. Dude, my tyres are fine. Bono needs to chill.
Bottas is behind you. The gap behind us is 17.4 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 8.9.
It doesn't tell me if I'm pulling away or not, Jeff, right? Time to box. Let's get off these now. We've had some fun with them. What a mega stint. I've done half the race on soft tyres. Brilliant. Awesome stint. Love that. Ooh, picky on the fingers as well. This is what I mean by the pit assist thing. Like, I can't be bothered to roll with it. Time to pit now. We'll be on the medium compound tyres, and Valtteri will be on hards. He'll be in front of me, though. He will definitely be in front. Not by much, but he'll be ahead. Should be about 2 seconds, maybe 2.5. That is not 2 seconds. That is 1.1. Are you kidding me? Actually pulled the gap down even further. Now I've got fresh mediums. His tyres are like 5 laps old. We can pull this straight in now. I'll have DRS by the lap. I'll use it when I want, Jeff. Already smashed in the fastest middle sector. Let's go for it then, I suppose. Sorry, Valtteri. No 3.0, 4.0, whatever you are, you're just useless. Come here. I want P1, buddy, if you don't mind. I've got reservations on it. Bit of contact, but it's alright. Bye-bye. Use DRS on the reverse, it's completely fine, mate. It's not going to stop me from pulling away. It's not easy. Bye-bye. Right, let's go pull out a 1 second gap. Stop him from getting DRS. And we'll be fine. Whoa. My biggest grudge about this game is how ineffective the DRS is. Like, literally, I feel like this game is just F1 2020 Overtake Simulator. Just use your overtake button and you're fine. Too fast as that for 178 as well.
We're leading our teammate by 7.3 seconds.
And a 1.6 second gap now. Lovely. Strategy is how we're winning this. Winning, in quotes. I'll read your comment in a second about something to do with Albon. Just let me get to the start-finish straight again so I can give it a quick read. When I don't have to turn, that is. If Albon gets... You know what? If Albon gets moved down, should he stay at AlphaTauri or move to a different team? No, I think not Gasly, sorry. I think Albon, if he gets moved down, he will stay in AlphaTauri. Whoopsie. He'll stay in AlphaTauri, and then it's all about what he can actually do in AlphaTauri. If he can't perform in AlphaTauri once it's been dropped down, then he's done with Formula 1. It's a harsh reality. I don't think he needs to move to a different team. I don't think Gasly even needs to move into Red Bull, to be honest. I've been speaking about this before. I want to see Gasly just get out of the Red Bull driver program, and go and find himself a team where he can lead. He can put his great skills to the test. Because Gasly is a quality driver. He got in that Red Bull car. He severely underperformed. He put a very bad name for himself. But the beauty of the Red Bull driver program is that if you have a bad time at Red Bull, you're not done and dusted. Like, you are not completely finished. You get demoted. It's like, right, you've gone into the top team, you're not good enough, you go back to the team, but you're still in Formula 1. Like Gasly is at the moment, and he now still has an opportunity, which he's been taking with the palm of his hand, to prove that he is worth it in Formula 1. And he's been doing a stellar job of it, so it's just full-on props to Pierre Gasly for it. It's still very strange, but I still think Danny Kvyat has not been given the fair treatment. Out of all of the drivers there, Verstappen's been given the golden boy treatment. It's like Leclerc in Ferrari. Like, he's the man that's leading Ferrari. Hamilton in Mercedes, he is the leader. Verstappen in Red Bull, he is the leader. And you only get discomfort in a team when there's a driver that they bring in that upsets/beats the leader. Just look at Ferrari for an example, right? Leclerc came in, he gave Vettel a bit of a beating, to be honest. Tension rose, it all turned into crap. If someone comes in there and, Verstappen came in, Ricciardo was the team leader, but then they decided to favour Verstappen, clearly. Yeah. For me, Gasly needs to get out and become a leader in his own, in a team that accepts him. Because, there's a lot of drivers out there that I complain about that are just not good in Formula 1, and for some reason are still in the sport. Like, Romain Grosjean's last good season in Formula 1 was 2013. Bar that, in 2014 the car was useless, and he was pretty shocking anyway. 2015 he had that very memorable moment at Spa 2015, which I've got no issue with. 2016 was meh. 2017, meh. 2018, meh. 2019, meh. 2020, meh. Like, for me, Grosjean is a driver that I just don't think... I constantly question, why are you in F1 still? If you took Grosjean style performances in Red Bull, they'd fire him from the Red Bull program in general. That's what I'm talking about in terms of strictness. Gasly doesn't deserve that. So, Gasly, the problem is there's not really any seats left in 2021. I think Gasly will stay at AlphaTauri for 2021 and then move to a new team in 2022. That's what I think. I think they'll drop Albon back into AlphaTauri and give Kvyat a shot in 2021. I could be wrong though. I could just be playing absolute bollocks, but it is what it is. Meanwhile, in this race, we're building up a nice advantage now on our medium compound tyres. Hamilton's in a fight with Ricciardo at the moment, but they're both catching Valtteri. Because they did pit a little bit later for their hard compound tyres compared to Valtteri on his hard tyres, sorry, it's in the same thing. But they pitted about a lap or two later, so theirs are slightly fresher. And they are slightly gaining on him. But it's critical that Hamilton finishes in front of Ricciardo for the Drivers' Championship if he's gonna overtake Ricciardo for P2. For me, it doesn't matter. I've already won the championship. I'm doing my own thing, really. Out-strategizing the field. We're just setting some nice laps. Very weird. Practice, I was so unhappy with the car. In the race, I'm just so much happier. That's why I never take practice seriously or for granted in terms of my overall performance. Because I don't need to. The car always feels worse in practice. Whereas in the race, I was able to stick with Valtteri quite nicely. And I managed to stretch my tyres to lap 18 to pit for mediums. So simple to do that. In my mouth. Yeah. Grim. Why did I struggle so much? Oh, I was using ERS for that entire section. Awkward. Let me know, chat, because chat's pretty. No, Bottas has a problem. Well, he's going to get overtaken by Hamilton and Ricciardo quickly. I'm catching up to traffic. Let me know, chat, actually, considering it's a little bit quiet, probably because I'm just racing, not really doing much else. Let me know, who would you put in the Red Bull seat for 2021? Let me know. I want to hear what you guys think. If you were Mr. Dr. Helmut Marko and you were like, I've got authority over everyone like Vince McMahon in WWE, who am I putting in that Red Bull for 2021? You can say that you can get rid of Verstappen as well if you want. I know he's been under before. Joking. I was close to the TP's rear wing then. Who should be putting him? Yeah, Bottas has got a major problem now. He's already like 8 tenths. Sorry, he's already 9 seconds behind me now. He'll get passed by Lewis on this straight. Unless it's a cornering issue that he's got. Seems to be alright for... Where's Aitken going? Going to the outside, so he's... Yeah, Hamilton's going to have to wait a little bit, actually. Bottas seems to have straight line speed. He's clearly got an issue which is affecting his corner speed. That just allows me to pull away even further. Did you miss anything? I flashbacked in qualifying because I got sick and tired of a crash. What else happened? Anything else happen? I want to check something actually. Has the Williams' engine cover changed? No, not yet. There is an update coming out very soon where the Williams' engine cover is going to change because it's not like that anymore. It's actually like a normal looking engine cover, which is nice because the engine cover that we currently have on the Williams right now is disgustingly ugly. I hate it. In terms of missing anything, no, I think you're alright, man. Practice was a bit so-so. Quali, we got P5, I think, in qualifying. Decent quali. I was happy in the dry. Probably could have got front row lockout. But unfortunately, I was just unhappy with the car in the intermediate conditions. So I had to leave that alone and just settle with what I could, which was P5. And then in the race, we got a good start. I actually got hit by Perez and nearly went off the track. I nearly actually got knocked off the track by Perez. Hamilton's got past Bottas. Please say that yes. But I need Hamilton to stay in front of Bottas now for the next section of corners. And we are in business. If Ricciardo passes him, we're in big trouble. He's about to pass him. We're still in big trouble. Right, they've overtaken him now. Damn it. I was hoping that he'd stay in... that Bottas would stay in front, but... Bottas' car issues has cost him dear. It's cost him P2 actually in this race. Yeah, what else? So yeah, we got hit by Perez at the start. I overtook Ricciardo, Ocon, and Hamilton. Quite easily actually. Ocon was on the softs, but Hamilton and Ricciardo were on medium, so kind of an easy overtake on them. Followed Bottas, closed the gap down to about 1.7, did a mega first stint, stayed out till lap 18. He pitted on like lap 11, 12. He went for hards, I stayed out, chucked on a set of mediums. Mediums feel nice and fine. Got a nice big lead now up front. It was about 6 seconds before then Bottas had a car issue, so that's why the gap's 10 seconds. So it's a bit of a flustering gap, should we say. Doesn't really represent what the true pace was. So I'd say keep Albon in that seat for now. Gasly's been performing well at the late and would be a mistake to disrupt the synergy he has with AlphaTauri at the moment. I don't know about Kvyat, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I feel like. You know, you don't really want to start shuffling around and mixing it up and giving him new crewmates and new this and new that. You know, oopsie. That's why. All now. I only say to put Kvyat back in the Red Bull because in 2015, he beat Daniel Ricciardo in that season. I'm pretty confident he was quicker than Ricciardo and beat him. In 2016, he got a podium at Shanghai. He then had an awful Russian Grand Prix where he took out Vettel and then gets demoted for it. So for me, Kvyat's been the harshest of the treatment. Kvyat's never been given a proper shout in that Red Bull car when it's been at a good performance. When it's been at a good performance in 2016, he took full advantage of that and got a podium in China. I think got P2 if I'm right. Unless he got P3, I can't remember if Vettel overtook him or not. So, yeah, I don't know why Kvyat hasn't been given another shot. I think he's been the worst treated out of all of them. You think, oh, Gasly's been treated badly because he got demoted after, you know, half a season, 12 races or something like that. You think, oh, Albon's been performing awful, hasn't been demoted yet. You know, if you look at Verstappen, go to 2018, right? People were actually calling for Verstappen to be demoted out of the Red Bull and go back into Toro Rosso so he could learn a bit because he was constantly crashing. You know, Monaco, he crashed like twice in one weekend. China, he smashed into Vettel and that caused Vettel to spin. You know, he had really awful races up till Monaco. And then after Monaco, Canada onwards, he then matured and changed. They gave Verstappen 8 races to do something. You know, Verstappen took out Vettel quite cleanly, not out of the race, but just, you know, wiped him out in general. And he was fine, but Kvyat wipes out Vettel in a worse manner, obviously, because Vettel's out of the race, but instant demotion. So I'm just saying, I think Kvyat's been screwed over the hardest out of all of them, and I really want to see him back in the Red Bull car. I just don't think Albon's ready yet, personally. There you go. Yes, Gasly did get P1 in Italy in 2020. It was a very good race. Although, they are talking about trying to do reverse grid sprint races to then form the grid for Sunday. And if that's the case, then I have no idea where else. I don't think that's the right call for F1. I think the only reason that Italy is now being... I called Italy, you know, better than Germany 2019. I actually take that statement back. Only because if you looked at the overall grid itself, yes, compared to Germany 2019, we had Kvyat on the podium. In Italy, we had a completely new podium, none that we've never seen before. Thing is, right, is after the race restart, right, where were the overtakes, you know, between those midfield cars? There weren't any. The only reason it was deemed as an absolute thriller is because Sainz was closing up for the lead. You know, if it was a Hamilton-Verstappen situation in that scenario, so it was, say, let's say Verstappen was leading, Hamilton was closing him, right? We'd all be jumping for joy and celebrating that Verstappen's winning and, you know, it's getting super close, super tight, and it's a thrilling Grand Prix. It's going all the way down to the wire. But if you look at the overtakes throughout that entire Grand Prix, bar Sainz and Stroll having a little bit of a tussle because Stroll was a bit of a moron off the race start, right? Where was the overtakes? The only cars that were overtaking on the field was everyone on Kimi Raikkonen because he was on the soft tyres and they were useless towards that part of the race. And Lewis Hamilton was fighting his way up the field. Bottas never overtook Norris. Norris never got past Stroll. Stroll never got past Sainz. Sainz never got past Gasly. Gasly got past people after a race start. If we had that scenario, right, again, but let's say Hamilton was closing down Bottas for the win, right, from Mercedes 1-2. You had Verstappen in P3 and you had Sainz, let's say P4, Stroll P4, P5, whatever it was, like that. We had the same scenario, but the top guys up there, we'd all be complaining that it's a boring race because it's just Mercedes 1-2. So, yes, it was a memorable Grand Prix, and it's a great day for Formula 1, don't get me wrong. But it means nothing, because no one overtook anyone. Bar the Alfa Romeos, because they were terrible, and Hamilton was just in godsend mode and passed virtually half the field, so... I'm just saying, it's a great day for Formula 1, but in terms of reverse grids to make the races more exciting, it's not, it doesn't work. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You know, the only overtakes was Raikkonen being thrown down the order in an Alfa Romeo that shouldn't have been in P2, and that was it. And then Hamilton getting his overtake, so... yeah. All we got, basically, in that race was what the midfield always do this entire season. The only reason it was better was because they were fighting it was for the win, not for P6. That's the only reason. So... man, this race be going fast. We cruising now. Hamilton seems to still be getting DRS'd by Ricciardo, but Ricciardo's not passing him, so I'm cool with that. If you had to take away one race circuit, what would it be? I'd take away Monaco. I hate Monaco. Hate it. It's not... The thing is, right, is... Monaco, for some reason, has been dubbed as the biggest Formula 1 event and the one that everyone needs to win. And if you're going to win the Triple Crown, you win Le Mans, Indy 500 and the Monaco Grand Prix. I'm sorry, where does Monaco compare to Indy 500 and Le Mans? I mean, I watched Indy 500 this year for a change, which I never really normally do, and quite frankly, it was absolutely dreadful. I hated it. It was really boring. Nothing happened. It was just caution after caution after caution, and then no one... yeah, I'm not going to get into Indy 500. I think it sucks. But, you know, like, you've got Le Mans, you've got Indy, and you've got Monaco. Why is Monaco a Triple Crown race? It's awful. I don't like Monaco in the slightest. The only reason it gets love is because... the only reason it's loved is because it's a track in which it's just so unusual for an F1 car to be driving on the streets, but as an actual flat-out race. And it's obviously in the heart. It's in a beautiful location, but I hate Monaco. I'm never interested. That's the only Grand Prix weekend I'm never interested in. I see what some of you guys are saying. Like, Yas Marina should be taken off. I saw someone just say that. I disagree. I think Yas Marina is a fabulous circuit. It's just third sector needs revamping just to sort it out a little bit. But the track itself is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Sochi as well gets so much hate. 2014, pretty much all races, bar 2018 and 19 for Sochi, have been absolutely dreadful. 2018 was actually a good race, and 2019 was also a good race. It just gets hate. Because overall, the Sochi for me is the track that just looks the weakest out of them all. It just looks really meh. It's really plain and just boring. It's like a track that's not been developed properly yet. Oh, I'm about to win. I've just realised. Oh, big dub. Oh, I've run out of fuel as well across the line. Lol. I didn't even realise. I was too busy doing my own thing. Ooh, jeez. Considering the current state of F1, any Mercedes that isn't winning is a good race, unfortunately. Yeah, you got a point. Which of Leclerc's crashes was more brutal, Baku 2019 or Italy 2020? Italy 2020, 100%. It was more scary for a crash. Higher speed, back end steps out on you, sliding off, smash straight into the wall, break the entire barrier pretty much. Whereas the other one in Baku wasn't. It was under braking, just a simple little lock up and a tab with a wall boom. So, yeah. I don't really leave that alone. I sent you a friend request. I don't accept friend requests. I keep my friends list to my friends. On Xbox One, it'll come up saying that you follow. I'm pretty much sure it'll just come up saying that you followed me or something. In fact, it doesn't. Just got a random chat in there. Xbox One doesn't even have a friend request system. If I go onto my Xbox 360, it would, but I don't even have a 360 anymore. But it would just come up saying following. So yeah.
But Anthony, who would you pick
On the
as
plus
your
side,
man
though,
of the day?
it's a 1-2 for Force Korea, so that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Mwah. Lovely.
I'm equal parts
Um,
exhausted and
yeah, we dominated that race. Start to finish pretty much.
Be sure to join us.
Renault getting P3 and P4. Good result. Fortunately for Bottas, man, he got mullered down the order. You know what track they should return back? Korea. I'm 100% down with that. Korea was a banging circuit and produced brilliant races. 2010 Korea was one of the classics of just classics. You had Webber spinning off, going into the back of him, crashing into him, Vettel losing his engine, wet weather. Even in the other races, 2011 was still a great race as well. That battle between Hamilton and Webber for like 20 odd laps was insane. 2012, I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't know if they raced in 2013. I think they did, but I don't remember. But Korea's had some brilliant races. Unfortunately, security purposes meant that it was a no-go. They might go back there, you never know. Because it's, in terms of the South, in terms of it being in South Korea, it's, I didn't realise this circuit is literally the south of South, so they should find Perez, yeah, finished good, I'm glad you finished in P13, because you actually, I need to see what Perez did to me. Because this man brutalised me. Where is he? Here he is. It's not Perez, I lied. Here he is. Oh, that's why he's done it, look. Fat, you're telling me that you're being appropriate for that. Look at this, right? So I got the better start than Perez. I've gone to the inside. He's just driven into my car, punting me what? He's tried to take me out, fully. Yo, Perez, you are a dick, mate. And that's where I lost out to the two Renaults then. In all of that. And I nearly got re-overtaken by Perez. Leclerc's in my slipstream. I blocked that off. I give the slipstream to Perez. Now I'm side by side with Leclerc. And then Perez goes on from there. Dude, he tried to kill me. Perez tried to kill me. Absolute business. Vettel finished down in P11. That's a good result for Ferrari, actually. Seems like a bog standard race result to me. Latifi last, King. Aitken, Russell. Verstappen finished in P9. Not bad. Bottas unfortunately dropped to P7 in the end. But Renault P3 and P4 is actually going to really help them in... I don't even think they can actually overtake in the standings. Oh, it's a point, look. Hamilton versus Ricciardo for P2 in the Drivers' Championship is going down to Abu Dhabi. Because Mr. Hamilton is 1 point shy of Daniel. Otherwise, if he can do that, then it's a Force Korean one. Look at that, though, look. It's 268 points between for Daniel Ricciardo. Ocon has 107. It's a 161 point difference. I mean, me and Hamilton isn't even that big. Ours is 147. It's not big, but it's not as big as theirs. But then Hamilton hasn't been in the best car all year because Mercedes have been struggling. He's had a lot of DNFs as well. Constructors' Championship then. Renault can still overtake Mercedes-Benz in the Constructors. That's not over and done with yet, so that'd be interesting if Renault got P2. That should be kind of cool if he did. I'd like that. It initially did look like Leclerc's crash was something to do with his rear wing, but
That was an exciting
it wasn't.
perspective. Let's have yours. You seem to have issues with fuel efficiency. Does your team need to invest in that area?
No. I literally just screwed myself. No, I'm not commenting on that. I just didn't look at my fuel the whole
You and your
race.
teammate took the top 2 positions today. Have you got the best car out there?
Yes. We do. The whole team is just fantastic. All of your departments knows that
You
answer.
really
See?
cut your way through the field today.
Smart.
What was your strategy?
Foot flat to the floor. That's what we
How
got.
do you feel seeing your teammate up on the podium?
Huh? I just feel it's brilliant, mate. Awesome. Oh, I should have gone with Wingman just for the last. I didn't even see that.
Great. Well, that's everything.
What's Sam sending me? Oh, a bunch of videos. I'm just gonna have to watch those when I'm off stream. 5-2 against Bottas. That leaves us 17-3 now ahead, which is cool. Fine with that. Do you think Williams can become great with a takeover? Don't know, honestly. If there was no budget caps coming in... Oh, we got max money. Let's go. If there were no budget caps coming in, they'd be fine. But the problem is there's a budget cap, so people have to spend the same amount. Which, in essence, how did I lose 2k? Fucking Perez just made me lose 2k money, fam. Perez, I'm coming for you. You damaged my car and lost me 2k in my buyout. I don't know. Yeah. My first thought was a brake fail. I initially thought it was a brake failure too, but it wasn't. He's literally just lost it on the exit on the rear because the car's just so hard to drive. He's just lost it on rear grip. Nothing he could do about it, which is a bit of a shame. But as I said, the Ferrari car is just poor, man. It's just poor in all areas, especially their engine. Engine's absolutely abysmal, which just sucks because we want to see Ferrari up there fighting. Thank you very much for that information. We have got ourselves 10 days, actually, so we could do some... I don't want to do any... There's no point in doing... Oh, let's do that. Let's get the team acclaim up. Sponsor for the drivers. Sponsor... Let's just do sponsor events. Let's just sort out the sponsor side of things. Performance comparison. I think we are... Here's where we're currently sitting on the pecking order. The other teams are constantly bringing upgrades to the table. So, if you're... Oh, shut up. Right, to the R&D then. So we've got 2,600 resource points, and we are literally just going to go ahead and save everything now as much as we can. Like I said, I don't think I can save everything. I'm being perfectly honest, because by the time I go through these, I'll be able to save one more piece. I've still got 4 more things to save, and they're at least, yeah, I'm not going to be able to save everything, so I'm going to basically not bother with the tire wear one. I'm going to focus on the weight reduction, and then the weight redistribution. I want this upgrade saved, and I definitely want this upgrade saved. I'm not saving the other ones, so I am not going to bother changing those because there's absolutely no need. Engine side, we're safe now. So our engine is staying. We're not losing it. Chassis side of things, I'm probably going to end up losing one of these major upgrades. I just cannot see me saving 4 upgrades in one. It's not happening. So we're probably going to lose a major upgrade. I'd be fine if I could just not be able to save the tire wear. If I can try and save this one, and this one, it means I'd need to get 1,800 resource points, which is a lot, but I think it's possible. We'll be fine. On that note, though, we're going to go over and quickly simulate ourselves forwards now to the next event. So we're going to get ourselves... We are actually going to get some weekly resources mined, though. So how many did we get? 480. That's all right, actually. That's okay. I can use that, then, for investment now for the end... Which is fine. So what is it? So that's 625, 675, 612, 687. I'm going to add that up in my... Right. 687 plus what? 615? 612. It's even cheaper now all of a sudden. Plus 675 plus 6... What's that? 25. Let's just add on another 50 just in case they add it up. I need 2,649 resource points from the last race. In fairness, though, it depends on when the season ends, in terms of I might even get some points coming in anyway. But I think we are probably going to lose an upgrade. But we can just then purchase it again and have it on the car for Australia. So I don't really care about that front. But on that note, Perez cost you 2k. Time to make 50k worth of damage to your car in the next race. Mate, I'm about to smash him up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ruin his life. But on that front, guys, that is going to be it for today's stream. We have completed the Brazilian Grand Prix. All we've got left is the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I'm going to try and hopefully see if we can get a stream out on Thursday to finish it. Also, I've realised that I don't have a sponsor on my car because my car is a wee bit lackluster, and it's right here. I think I had CD on the car. That's what I think I was missing. Yes, then on my Halo... Get out of that. So on my Halo, I should now have CD. That's great. That's better. I knew I was missing a wee little sponsor, but I've got it back now. I thought I'd miss something. It's because I renewed my sponsor with Sudo at some point or whatever it was. But that is pretty much going to wrap it up now. Intro for the next race of F1 Germany coming along well. I'm waiting for you, Sam, man. As soon as that's in place, then I can edit the next episode. In fact, everything for F1 Journey is fully edited. I literally just need that intro and I can do the comms. So that's all I'm waiting for. So yeah. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up there. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's stream. I will hopefully be back. I'll try and get it done on Thursday. So I'll try and make sure that I can get a stream done for Thursday, so we can finish off the season basically, and then obviously I can then when I go away on holiday for a bit, I can basically decide if I want to do another season or not. We'll wait and see. But I'm going to go now, and I will see you guys for the next stream, which will hopefully be on the Thursday. So yeah, until then, enjoy my videos. What come out later in the week? I've got F1 Journey coming out, and some other different games. So pretty much, peace. Boom. Stop streaming.